Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Some ponies play D&D.
By Lucas.
Wasn't bad.
Grimstar the Black, mighty wizard of southern deserts, squinted into the hazy distance of the enchanted forest. He was tall and thin, and the dark indigo robes he wore were covered with eldritch symbols. Sweat beaded on the jet-black skin of his forehead as his staff pulsed with mystic energies, scanning the landscape for danger. After the mysterious disappearance of their prodigal companion, Derpy, he was determined to defend his party. There were 5 strong now: himself, the elvish rogue, the halfling cleric, the bard, and the barbarian, who is now approaching the wizard with the carcass of a stag slung over his shoulder.
Oh, Grimstar! Is this me?
He said. Yeah, it's you,
Sweet.
he said.
There is much sport in these woods.
He was a mountain unto himself with rippling muscles,
Oh yeah.
broad shoulders, and a dark, penetrating gaze.
Wait, am I reading a boy?
Yeah.
Weird.
His enormous broadsword clinked against his gleaming silver mail as he hefted the stag.
Whoa, I'm like totally swole.
Aye, that there is, the wizard replied, and much danger as well. I fear for the safety of our feminine companions.
What is there to be afeared? Whoa. Is that a word? I mean, I skipped English, but I think that's supposed to be afraid. What is afeared?
Said the barbarian, pausing his game on the forest floor with a muscular shrug.
You just gonna ignore me? Okay. They are mighty heroes all, though perhaps
He said with a jocular grin.
not as mighty as myself. I'm pretty great.
Indeed. Few are as strong as the celebrated Blood Crusher Kill Thrust.
Who's that?
The
But
wizard
I have
said.
much doubt of our ability to survive the catacombs of the dam without the aid of a 6 stout soul,
Then perchance we are in luck.
said Kill
For I,
Thrust.
for I think I espy a dwarf.
as do
Who's
I.
playing the dwarf?
Said Grimstar.
Mayhap he'll join our quest. Greetings, friend.
He addressed the dwarf, who seemed lost in the woods.
We are in need of a brave warrior such as yourself. Would you join in our quest to find the lair of the Dragon King?
There was an awkward pause. After,
Oh. What?
It's your line.
I'm the dwarf?
Yeah.
What's my line? I can do it. Is it a big
Uh,
line? I wasn't prepared. I didn't read the
your
script
line's
ahead of
up.
time. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
Said the dwarf.
Next line.
Read along with us.
I lost my place in the script. I'm sorry.
It's okay, what do I do now?
Okay. What do I do now?
Good. Great read.
Thank you.
Twilight sighed.
Come on, Applejack. We've been over this.
Yeah, like a billion times.
Said Rainbow Dash, rolling her eyes.
I just don't get this crazy game is all.
Said Applejack defensively. Did you find your place?
Oh yeah, it was just before the 3 dashes.
It's just like playing pretend.
Said Twilight patiently.
Spike and I used to play it all the time back in Canterlot.
She had been trying to get Applejack involved for weeks, but had only recently convinced her to give it a go. All of Twilight's friends were gathered around an old table in a neglected corner of the library's basement. Dice, reference books, and miniatures were scattered over an intricately drawn map covering most of the table's surface. Applejack sat between Twilight and Dash as they went over the rules one more time. Across from them, Rarity added a few more touches to her character sketch, while Fluttershy tried to avoid cloud of snack detritus coming from Pinkie Pie's direction. Spike sat at the head of the table, a stack of DM's Guide on his chair, just barely bringing it up to others' eye level.
Please, Applejack. Could you just try to play along?
He said, poking his head above the DM screen.
Ever since Derpy stopped showing up a few weeks ago, we've been short a player for my campaign.
I'm trying, I swear.
She said.
I don't really see the point in this.
The point is the fun, Silly
How does it
McSillerson. The first?
said Pinkie Pie, spraying orange cheesy dust over the table.
You can fight monsters and loot treasure and explore dungeons and pretend to be crazy made-up creatures like elves and dwarves and halflings and humans and superhumans and the beetle man.
What's a human?
Said Applejack, blinking in the face of the crummy assault.
I know what a human is.
It's in the script.
It is like the peak death monkey. Only they don't have
Said Pinky.
tails, and they're not as hairy, and they don't live in trees, and they don't throw their own poop.
And sometimes they aren't.
Added
pink.
Twilight.
Sometimes they aren't pink.
Finished Pinkie with an excited bounce.
Alright. And what's a half one?
Listen, can we just skip this next part?
But I have so many more lines.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Well,
why?
If you read ahead, it's just us introducing our characters.
You just don't like the pinky.
And Applejack not understanding what half this stuff is, because she's apparently retarded in this script.
Hey,
I mean, in real life, I mean the script. This person clearly doesn't like you that much, AJ.
Well, screw you too, Lucrece. You ain't nothing.
Okay, so basically the next part is just Rainbow Dash is the
What's my
barbarian.
name?
It's Bloodcusher Kill Thrust. We just
That
called
is
you
the
by it a
stupid
second
name.
ago.
I can't just remember fake names. Like George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. I mean, I can't remember where this guy lived. I don't even live in America. So, how am I expected to believe that those people actually exist if I never knew them or hung out with
That's
them?
called
you know?
history, and they did exist.
Yeah, whatever.
And Fluttershy is the cleric, which makes no sense. Because she should be a druid.
Oh, I don't get to be a druid. Why can't I be a druid? Do clerics handle animals?
We'll get to that. See, that's the weird part, is that you're a cleric, but you're really good with
Doesn't
animals.
make any sense.
I know it makes no sense, and that really bugs me. And then Rarity is an archer, a ranger.
Well, that sounds quite nice. I mean, I do like to be out of combat most of the time.
Well, see, that kind of makes sense.
I don't get something.
Yeah.
Why is Rarity playing with all y'all?
Oh, sure. Skip over his Pinky's
Like,
character. See?
Completely out of character for her, right? She would, come, but I feel like I'd already been playing with y'all. She's more the one that would come, to be nice later on.
I have to agree, I don't think I'd play D&D in real life.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a character flaw, I guess. But anyways, so basically it just sets us up. Pinky's the bard, and the rest is just
Sure, skip
AJ
over
questioning.
Pinky.
So why don't we just skip
Pinky
it?
comes in full outfit. None of you
Half
all.
my lines are in there.
So where are we gonna start?
Why does
Okay.
Well, you've already ruined my script, so... Well, Lucrece's script. I'll start. Grimstar and Killthrust led their new companion to their camp. And then everybody introduced themselves.
Hey, I'm
Pinky.
Rainbow Dash.
The band of heroes advanced the edge of the forest, entering the foothills of the Black Mountain of Eldor. Pinky
Pinky knows
played a
speak
merry
this.
tune on her lute as they walked,
That's missing
the
my
bells in her jerkin
I'm
jingling to
sorry,
the beat.
Doesn't understand this completely.
I haven't read these names a lot.
In the slime band, ready to can in the slime band. Tell all your friends in the slime band, ready to kill. Just slam in the van, you better make a plan, 'cause you're not the first man to cram it.
Turn it up to 11.
Clams in the van, put your pole in your
Said
hand,
Killthrust.
never grab your hand. It's no shame, it's like Peter Pan, throw a girl in the van.
Maybe I can play broadsword as an it guitar.
Yeah.
You know?
Pinky, Zinadina
said Dwarfy.
I don't think a song is necessary right now. For soup? Oh, it sucks.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, come
Cut
on.
my music,
Stick to your bickering, bards.
said Grimstar,
Fellows,
halting their progress.
my staff senses danger.
Might as
Ahead of them.
bother. Just as the forest cleared lie a pack of dire wolves, snapping each other over the remains of a recent kill. They had not yet noticed the heroes, and Grimstar took the opportunity to discuss their strategy.
A spell of petrification will allow us to pass unharmed.
He said,
And leave us open to attack should it fail?
said Darlene. Rarity.
A flurry of my arrows will make short work of them.
Pinky has other idea, said Pinky. Pinky shall play them to sleep with her magic flute. Wait, Pinky had a lute. Why does it say I have a flute now? You both, I guess. Pinky has the lute flute. Make me a lute flute. Put it on my sheet. It shall have +2 to lute
You all are
flute,
noobs.
said Kilthrust.
I'll take them on solo play, man.
I want to make friends with them.
Said
Cute little
Fluttershy.
puppies. Why don't we just take them home?
The entire table groaned
Arr.
collectively.
Oh.
Not this again.
Said Spike, his head in his hands.
What?
Said Applejack.
What's wrong with that? Doesn't she do that in
Oh,
real
you
life?
know the weak one.
Said Pinky, cracking open another bottle of sarsaparilla.
She just loves the fuzzy critters, which makes her weak and vulnerable.
Fluttershy, you
Yes.
can't tame any more animals or monsters. You've broken D&D.
Said Twilight.
You already have 2 beholders, a mind flare, and a kobold. And there's so much wrong with that. I don't know how you got those, since Hand Animal doesn't even work that way, and you'd have to continuously cast Charm Monster every day to keep them, and I don't know how you'd have enough to cast that. So either like your DM is retarded and gave you some sort of feat that lets you do this. It bugs me.
3 owlbears, half a dozen zombies.
Continued
And
Dash.
a gelatinous cube.
Are you just as upset as I am?
No, I'm more upset that I had to say gelatinous cube.
That's something.
Sorry.
Rarity finished.
And I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but you aren't spending any more of our gold pieces on cube food.
What? You'll die. The party continued their journey, their new furry companions in tow. Grimstar led them on, forging a path through the twisting ravines and rocky outcrops. The way was difficult, and he paused to consult an ancient scroll for guidance.
Scroll of Prophecy speak of a tunnel which allows us passage through these mountains.
He said,
Though it is doubtlessly crawling with peril, it may save us a day's worth of climbing. If only the gods would make their intentions clear that we may decide on the best way forward. Lucrece thinks I talk like a dictionary.
But you kinda do.
I mean, I read a lot of books, but that's whatever.
Bookworm.
Suddenly, as if in answer to Grimstar's wish, the sky was rent asunder and a fearsome archangel descended, wings blazing with holy light and bearing a flaming sword,
That was convenient.
said Dwarfy.
Verily.
This script is the railroaded.
Spike,
Hello! Great heroes of the land!
said the angel in a booming voice.
Your tarrying is most displeasing to the gods. I bring forth their instructions that you may follow them and move on already.
Kilthrust's eyes lit up on the sight of the magnificent angel.
I roll to attack.
He said, unsheathing his broadsword.
Have at thee, winged monster. I fear you not. I probably got like a 15 or something.
Foolishness
Come
is
on, let's kill it.
Said
this?
the archangel, its golden eyes narrowing.
This is most unfashionable, Killthrust.
Do I hit?
said Darlene as she attempted to hold back her comrade.
Indeed.
Said Grimstar, aiding her efforts.
You must not antagonize an emissary of the gods. It's totally against the good-natured character alignment.
My character's chaotic evil. So I'm just gonna kill whatever I want
Why
and take
you
all
not
the
part-
loot. Like when you guys turn the back, I'm just gonna kill the NPC that just gave us the quest and take whatever I want. Oh, you doubt my strength.
Said
Right, that's what I'm supposed to be
Killthrust.
saying.
Breaking free of their hold.
Taste my steel, foul creature. I'll take the wings as my own.
He charged forward with a terrible battle cry, his sword tracing a powerful arc towards the angel. A burst of holy light deflected the attack, however, and the angel turned its wrath on the stricken barbarian.
Not too old.
You dare assault me!
Said the angel in its fury.
I, who have guided your quest from the very beginning. If this is how you choose to use your strength, barbarian, perhaps you would do well to be free of it.
With this, a bolt of magical lightning struck the fallen warrior.
Ah, I'm cursed.
He said.
What be the heck? I don't talk like this. I don't talk anything like this. Seriously, like, what the heck, Spike?
Said Dash.
You can't just curse me. I should get like a reflex save or something.
Actually, he can.
Said Twilight,
What?
checking the rule book.
He's the dungeon master, so technically he can do anything he wants. Although that wouldn't say this in the rule book. It gives you rules for a reason, so that you can't just go and do whatever you want. It says he's the end-all be-all, but we have rules for a reason, so please follow them. Because otherwise the game's going to be unfair and unfun.
Darn right I
That's
can.
Said Spike, leaning over his DM screen at Dash.
I'm sick of you screwing up all my encounters just because you had a few lucky rolls when you were making characters.
That wasn't luck. I'm just better at this than you are.
The Pegasus said with a smug grin.
They were dice rolls.
Said Spike, jumping with anger.
That's the definition of luck.
Aren't I supposed to get like a saving throw?
She said, ignoring him and grabbing Twilight's guide.
You were stunned and don't get a saving throw.
I have the
Spike
Talisman
retorted.
of Mystic Barrier, which I got in the
She said,
Dungeons of
standing
Dreadmore.
up.
It protects against curses.
It's a holy curse. It doesn't work.
He said,
that's
jumping
helpful.
onto the table and marching up to Dash until they were inches apart.
Stop fighting me on this. Seriously.
Fluttershy can heal me. She's a cleric.
She said,
Guess I
leaning into his glare.
Fluttershy thinks you're a
What? You
jerk.
don't think I'm a jerk? Jerk, do you, Fluttershy?
No, I don't think you're a jerk.
He's just reading the script. It's in the script.
No. She thinks you're a jerk in real life.
Really?
Yes?
I'm sorry, Fluttershy.
Are you
I'm
stupid?
sorry. I'd be nicer. I swear. I'd stop pulling practical jokes on you and calling you, saying you smell like cat
Don't
piss.
listen to her. You're a fit bird. You can do better than her. In fact, you don't need no man.
You.
Don't answer that,
forgiven?
Fluttershy.
Spike said, turning and marching back to his place at the head of the table.
That's it. No more Mr. Nice
He
DM.
sat down and resumed narrating.
You went to the tunnel and the entrance snapped shut behind
Whoa.
you, leaving you trapped.
Where'd the flaming pigeon go?
You are the stupid.
We're fighting an archangel, not a phoenix.
Oh, okay. That explains why I attacked it. I was like totally confused. Wow, okay. I feel like more okay with this curse now, like it was meant
The
to
ground
be.
shook under the party's feet. They squinted into the gloom of the tunnel, but could not make out the source of the massive footsteps. A luminescent sphere rose from Grimsar's fingertips, casting a pale light on their surroundings.
By the gods.
he said as light fell on their aggressor. It's a stone ogre. What? I'm supposed to be afraid of a stone ogre? We fought beholders and a mind flare. This DM's, the author's afraid of stone ogres. More threatening.
Well,
Chris
was.
has never played D&D. Probably just never. Massive bulk of the ogre filled the tunnel, blocking any route of escape. Its skin was as hard and as gray as the tunnel's walls around it, and its horrible maw was filled with sharp, jagged teeth. Carried the trunk of a fallen oak as a club, and wore a purple moo-moo. Oh, we forgot to explain this.
Right. We forgot to explain that. Rarity put dresses on all of my miniatures. And I love it. It's the best thing ever.
Well, thank
Seriously. They're a little less scary, but even more terrifying.
That doesn't make any sense. It let out a mighty roar and hefted its club to attack. Whoa, Spike, said Twilight. Don't you think this is a little above our level? Yeah, this sounds a little bit serious, agreed Applejack.
I don't care.
He said furiously.
I spent hours working on this campaign while you just argue and mess it up. You kept pushing me, and now you're gonna have to fight an
Pinky
ogre.
refuses to be all panicked like this script tells her to.
Panicked Pinky.
I know plenty of songs that will help me leave. You all suck. The script tells me that I must say that I have no songs that work on ogres, but I defy it.
I have some armor with bonuses against ogres.
Said Rarity.
Or I would if some dragon would let me carry more than 3 sets of armor
Stop
at a
your flirting,
time. Whoa, baby wants a bag of holding.
Said Spike, unmoved.
Better do something quick, it's getting closer.
Fluttershy, sick your dire wolves on him. We can use their frail bodies to escape while he eats them.
Said Dash. I can't. They'll make it hurt. She replied from under the table. Come on, we can do this if we work together. Rallied Twilight.
Alright, hey guys, what does it mean when the red one says 20?
The 20 hit.
Table went quiet. Spike stared at the D20 in front of Applejack. He coughed.
Is that important?
Oh,
See, this is the other issue with the script.
What's the problem? Applejack only rolled a 20.
You know nothing, Blue
Yeah,
One. But read ahead. The ogre dies after she just rolls a 20.
is it not
Like it's an
supposed to work
instant
that
kill
way?
or something.
That's not how that works.
That's incorrect.
No, it's
Oh, why you guys
not.
gotta
It's
take
an
everything away
automatic
from me?
hit. This is a clear misunderstanding between
And
the
common
author
sense.
and D&D. And why I think he's never played it. Because you don't just kill a monster when you roll a 20. Maybe some houses do that, but then most of the ones I've ever heard of do the 3 20s in a row is an instant kill, since 20 is an automatic hit, another 20 is an automatic crit, so a third 20 would be an automatic kill. And doing anything under that is just breaks any combat, because most people get like a couple 20s even during the same game. I've been in combat where we get 3 criticals in a row, and that's insane. It's not just I roll a 20 so this thing's dead, but that's sort of the understanding from people that don't play the game, sort of assume that that a 20 is much bigger than it actually is in the game. So either Lucrece has never played D&D, or he is simplifying it so that non-players will understand the script. Because that's the held assumption by non-players.
Well, I've learned something today.
It's a very, very apt Twilight. The massive body of the beast lay still on the tunnel floor. Darlene checked it for treasure while Grace Love worked at healing the party's injuries. The others gathered to congratulate the shocked dwarf, his bloodied axe still clutched in his hands.
A spectacular battle, my lad.
said Kilthrust, holding aloft the ogre's head.
You've earned yourself quite the trophy. I mean, not as good as my trophy that one time I got second place in like sprinting. I don't remember. It was like an elementary school, and I was so happy because it had this like little pony on the top, and it was like flying, and had my name in Sharpie on the bottom. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. That's a little.
Said Dwarfy.
Sounds?
Do not call Pinky for any more
Sounds.
recording sessions. Said Zinadina. Will not come. We are no longer friends. You have been taken off my friends list.
Well
Said
done.
Grimstar, nodding sagely.
I knew you'd become a valuable member of our band.
Shucks, it wasn't a.
He stopped.
Holy Pony fans, what time is it? I mean, in real life, because I gotta go.
Twilight blinked
At
at the
work.
cock.
Wow, you're
Clock.
right. It's already midnight already.
It's after midnight.
We better call
Oh,
it
you're
a
talking
night.
straight.
Because most D&D games end at midnight.
Most D&D games started.
I know what you mean. Especially since they had to make Applejack's character sheet, and they all probably got there at 8. So they probably like just finishing her
finishing.
character sheet at midnight. Do you guys still want to play?
Yeah, I mean, we all got here.
We all got here, you know.
Said Spike, still staring at the D20.
But we didn't even get to the catacombs of the damned.
He looked up. Everyone was already starting
Oh,
to get up
sweet,
to
we can
leave.
go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Did she actually leave? Like the shot?
Yeah, she's gone.
Does she have any more lines?
No.
Yes.
Yes. She has the last line. Except for the ending bit.
Somebody get her back. Rarity.
I'm right here.
I mean Rainbow Dash.
Oh.
Rainbow Dash.
What? I'm in the kitchen.
Come back.
Yeah, get back here.
I can't. I'm in the kitchen.
Make me a sandwich. Well, get back here soon. You have the last line.
Okay, hold on.
I would like turkey and tomato.
Good game, every pony. Even though I didn't get to any lines.
Said Fluttershy.
It was, wasn't it?
Applejack said with a grin.
I told you you'd get hooked.
Rarity said, putting a hoof around Applejack's shoulder.
Firm shoulder.
But I'm serious. Do not call Pinky again. She will not come. Pinkie Pie bounced after them. Spike looked around distraught.
But my master plans.
He pulled himself together and shouted after Dash.
You're still cursed.
Isn't my line?
Yeah, just stay. You're still a dork.
You're still a dork. Zinger. Bye.
She said, not looking back as she left the room. Deep in the steam tunnels that twisted like a labyrinth under Ponyville, small gray Pegasus knelt in the darkness. She waited patiently for the sun to rise in the grate above her, preserving her strength. She smiled grimly in the dripping gloom. Today she would crush her enemies and see them driven before her. Today she would hear the lamentations of their women. Yes, she thought. She sharpened her halberd. Today will be a good day.
Who's that?
I think it's Derpy. Yeah, I think it's Derpy. Well, that was Ponies Play D&D. Thank you all for coming. See you next time.